It's that magical time of year once again. When you elbow a grandma at Walmart just to get your hands on a slightly marked down toaster. When you slowly begin to go insane by watching A Christmas Story over and over again. And I put my spin on the classic holiday drink, eggnog, by turning it into something wacky. And this year, I'm making it into a custard pie. First things first, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Do you celebrate Christmas by picking up a bucket at KFC? No, I'm serious, this is a real phenomenon, look.
今日も自慢のクリスマスメニューでお待ちしてますよ。
Then the number you're looking for is 175 degrees Celsius. Alright, now a special kind of pie requires a special kind of crust. And for this pie, we're going to make a nice graham cracker crust. So let's add 5 ounces or 1.5 plastic packets of graham crackers. Oh, and since we need to grind these to a pulp, just don't be afraid, just crush these like I crushed my mom's dreams of becoming a doctor. Probably would have spent my money paying off my med school debt. Alright, next, due to the graham crackers, what my dad did to me, break them into such tiny little pieces you won't be able to put them back together. Note to post-production me, edit out any weeping or crying from unrepressed memories that might pop up. Alright, excellent. This is what we want. We want something that looks like coarse sand. Thankfully, you won't have to go to the emergency room if your toddler eats this, especially right after what I'm about to do next. Since I'm using store-bought pre-made graham crackers, they're kind of mid, so let's unmidify this by adding 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Alright, pulse to combine. And while the food processor is spinning, let's pour in 10 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. Man, all this butter, I'd make a reference to that one specific southern lady, but I think the internet has enough politicized, hate-fueled misery. Alright, it needs to feel like wet sand, but it needs a bit more structural integrity, so I'm just going to add just a teensy bit more butter. Alright, yeah, that's much better. You might come across a few dry bits, so give everything a good mix. Alright, next, add our crumbs to a 7 or 8 inch pie tray. And using your hands, just try our hardest to form a crust. Okay, and it's ready for the oven. Stick our crust in the middle of our 350 degree oven and let it bake for 10 to 15 minutes.
Let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas one and all.
Okay, take our crust out of the oven. And while that cools, the custard filling. I have here in this bowl 2 eggs and 3 egg yolks. And no, YouTube is not glitching out. The egg yolks really are 2 different colors. Anyway, whisk to combine. Alright, when they lighten up in color, let's add the rest of the ingredients. 3/4 cup of sugar. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And 1 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. And yes, it has to be freshly grated. Because if you don't, well, you might as well take a piss on everyone's Christmas presents. Alright, let's mix all these together. And finally, let's add 2 cups of heavy cream. Pie crust is still a bit hot. Quick intermission. Alright, the crust is cooled down. Let's pour in our custard. Load our pie into the middle of our 350 degree oven and let it bake for 45 minutes.
This can be the Swayze Christmas.
Okay, after 45 minutes, take our pie out of the oven. And yeah, it looks kind of puffy. It'll deflate in the fridge. And I think I got a little ahead of myself. Yeah, we're going to put this in the fridge so it can solidify overnight. Alright, once it cools down, cut yourself a piece, top it off with some whipped cream, and enjoy. This pie is delicious, but you want to know the real Christmas secret? I'm not in my kitchen. I'm filming in front of this green screen, which is currently in my room. In fact, I'm filming this 6 days before I filmed the actual episode. Why am I doing this confusing shooting schedule? Because I have a day job, I gotta buy Christmas gifts. You want to help out, support me on Patreon, link in the description. This has been Chase Cuttin Kitchen. I'm CRJ, making cooking fun, and meaning it this time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, smash the like button. If you really liked the video, become a subscriber and hit the bell notification icon. I upload every Friday. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and support me on Patreon. Oh, and look! I'm back in my kitchen! Ooh, I'm magic!